hope you're well, and I know I've been gone for a minute, but you know, schools have been closed and having kids around all day long, it can be hectic, and it's been difficult for me to just get out a video as I promised you guys on a weekly basis. But I'm back and I'm excited to share with you guys my evening routine this autumn. You know, it kind of gets dark really quickly, and now that the kids are back in school, and also I'm kind of getting busy as well, it's quite important for me to always kind of adjust how I do things. And so I wanted to, you know, grab the camera and show you guys how I'm currently doing my evening routine. So my evening routine is basically what sets me up for the following day, and if I miss, you know, a couple of steps, or I kind of delay and I feel a little grungy, I can tell you it will show the following morning, because then I'm kind of like behind time. I'm trying to catch up with everything. So today I'm just going to be sharing with you what I do after I take the boys to bed. So this is, you know, we've had dinner, I've brought the boys and I've put them to bed, and I'm just, you know, clearing out everything and packing up any leftovers that we might have had, and then just probably freeze those and we'll have them in the course of the week. I always emphasize, if you're new here, that it's important to have routines, important to build habits, and I do this literally without thinking. Even sometimes when I'm so exhausted or I'm not really feeling good, I just make sure that I keep my routines going every single day. This helps you. So, you know, you might want to build that foundation in your life to just have those things that you do every single day without fail. In the beginning, it might, you know, be a pain, or it might just be like, oh, you feel tired, I don't have to do this. But, you know, cleaning up your kitchen, it sets you up for the following day so well. Don't be that girl or that guy who sleeps with dishes in the sink. It's just not a good habit. Bad, and it's just gross. What I do is that I fill up the kettle every evening to make sure that when I wake up in the morning, I just switch it on, and I'm going to use that water either for my lemon water or anything that I might need, or coffee or whatever. It makes life easy to just make sure that I have water prepared for me to wake up in the morning. I prepare as much as I can for the morning. Everything that I need for the morning, I put it out. And you'll see me here wiping out the counter, so that's where the boys eat. So it is a little bit messy and sticky. You have no idea what we go through with little ones, but yeah, I don't mind that at all. In this little pot, I put out whatever we're going to have for breakfast. So that's oats for the boys, or if I have to make porridge, I literally take out all the measurements and put them in that little pot to just make sure that I just add milk. And they've got their little immune boosters in there, so I set them out to make sure that tomorrow morning I just add water, and then I will just put a burner to just make sure that we, you know, get all the stinkiness of the food out. And then I put out my lemon, I'll put it in the fridge, cover and put in the fridge, and then I prepare for the lunches. So I just cut out all sandwich ingredients to make sure that in the morning I just I'm ready to go. So yeah, as I told you earlier on, fill up the water, got my immune boosters on the side, I've got my lemon for my lemon water in the morning, I've got my oats, and I even have my salt and sugar and cinnamon in there to make sure that I don't waste any time. And then I store what needs to be stored in the fridge, and then the other stuff I'll just keep it on the counter covered with a cling wrap so that I don't contaminate it through the night. All right, I also put out their plates and their spoons to that I'm going to use to serve, just to make sure that we are going. So I literally put out everything. That gives me extra time in the morning. I don't have to do things rushing had I not prepared. So as you guys can see, that's me preparing. I would always advise people that whatever it is that you can do the night before, prepare so that you don't get overwhelmed in the morning. So I loaded my dishwasher, and then I put the soap, and I put a delayed wash setting so that it washes whilst I'm sleeping, and then by the time I wake up, the dishwasher is already ready. And so I just time to make sure that whether I needed to delay wash in 6 hours or 7 hours, whatever, that kind of thing. Normally I do like 5 hours, so it starts washing like 2 hours before I wake up. And then I wash a lot of laundry before I go to bed. By the time I sleep, I would literally have put the wash clothes on the drying racks, and then I will put another load of laundry in the washing machine to make it to run it as a delayed wash. All right, I wipe down the floors. So in my little mop here, I have warm water, vinegar, a little bit of bleach, and lemongrass essential oils. It just makes the kitchen smell good, and it helps to eliminate any food smells that I do not want whilst we just hang out, or as the first thing in the morning as well. So at least that just helps the house to smell good, and it eliminates all the gunk and the fats that might be on the floor. And it also just sets up the morning for me. When I wake up in the morning, I just really love waking up to a clean kitchen and a clean home. I do as much as I can, even straightening out the cushions. It just makes me feel good. I would recommend that you do that. Even if you have kids, make sure you put the kids to bed and then come back. Don't go to bed. Come and do this before you rest for the day, because otherwise, if you sit down, you will probably just start dozing off, and then you don't feel like doing it anymore. And then that's how our homes accumulate clutter and dirt, and like dirty floors, that kind of thing. I've mentioned before that our home is a no-shoe zone, so these are my house shoes. I don't wear them outside. They are only worn inside, especially now that it's cold. I specifically wear these cute little old shoes that I got years ago, but I don't use them outside, so those are my indoor shoes. So you'll see me here. I also mop part of the hallway, especially the busy areas, and then I also clean up the entryway because everyone now is indoors, so there's really no one that's going to come in this late in the night. Then by the time we have to leave, we all leave and use a very clean hallway and a clean entryway. So our place is not that big, so it's quite easy. But if you have a large home and you feel like it's difficult, just make sure that you clean up the areas that have high traffic so that they're not sticky as well. And then when I'm done, I just go on, wash my face and brush my teeth or take a shower, whatever it is that I really feel like doing. And then I come back and put in my load of laundry that I will run in the morning. That I do once the whole kitchen is clean and the floors are dry. And that's like my last task before I leave the house. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you enjoy my content here, subscribe and share with your friends. If there's somebody that you know that probably needs some of these tips on how to have an organized life, share it with your friends as well, and ask them to head on over here and sign on and subscribe to this growing family. And if you'd love to chat to me on a regular basis, leave a comment below with any questions that you might have, or any videos that you want me to shoot for you. I will do that and I will respond to you. And then also head on over to my Instagram and my Facebook. It's Tabeth Interiors and Lifestyle on both platforms, and I love to chat to you guys from on those platforms. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Show them the tree that we use as a marker for our story time. Alright, this is the tree. This tree marks story time, alright? Story time.
Story time. Bye.
See you guys later. I am about to tell them the Bible story. It's kind of like a ritual that we do on our way.